and welcome to Archery Andy. Now, some of you will know that I shoot recurve, and ideally I shoot target archery. That is my preferred archery style and sport that I enjoy. But as a bit of a treat, one of our local clubs, a Field Archery club, has invited me to come over and have a look at their new quarry, their new grounds, and have a shoot at a few arrows, a few targets. So really looking forward to it. Today is the 20th of July. It's the hottest day of the year by far. It's 9:30 in the morning. I'm sweating like there's no tomorrow. And unfortunately, because we're walking around a quarry, I've got to wear big boots and long trousers. So I've got a feeling this day's going to be quite a warm one. Now, the other side of it, of course, is the fact that the guy that's invited me over is a gentleman by the name of Vaughan. And Vaughan happens to be my wife's cousin, which is always nice. So I'm sort of keeping it in the family a little bit there. So Vaughan is a longbow archer. Used to be a member of the same club as myself, but moved into field. Absolutely loves it. He's been doing it for several years now. So I'm actually looking forward to shooting with him again. I haven't shot with him for many years. So that's all going to be good fun. So let's see how the day progresses. See you later. Just arriving at the shooting grounds at the moment. I'll spin the camera around to have a look. This is Vaughan. Say hello, Vaughan.
Oh, yeah.
Who's going to be taking me around the quarry and having a look around. So let's see what it's like as we turn up.
So we've got hard standing here for a good parking. See, this is all good enough.
Go for the standard pan shot.
Called around your shop the other day, Paul.
Somebody said they come down.
Yeah, I was at training day at the
Beautiful area. Hot as hell here at the moment. There's no escaping this sun today, which is a bit much. It should be good. Right, so Vaughan's just set out a target. I'll show you. In between these trees. That's the target we're aiming for. We're shooting from where Vaughan is standing. We're going to shoot it and see what happens. As you can see, this is quite a difficult one. You've got to shoot through the tree and ideally not hit the tree and knackering an arrow. So I'll let the pro go first.
That's over the top. Straight over the top.
And that was a hit. Alright, some people might not believe this, but that was my first arrow. It was only one go. And as you can see, Vaughan's arrow has gone into what's known as the kill zone. I've just hit it in the butt.
And you scored more than me because you got first arrow.
And I got it first arrow. Right, so one of the things with the field archery, we've just come from over there, walked around, and because of the different distances, this is where I'm going to be standing and shooting. That is where I'm going to be shooting. So Vaughan just puts. So this is extremely close. In target archery, you would never do this, not this close. So if I come back here.
I don't always full draw this, which is not proper technique, but I find it helps.
Right, so he's got his in. I'm going to now see if I can embarrass him. Look at the
Just
base.
under.
That is really difficult to
very,
shoot.
very hard, yeah.
But
you are doing a proper draw. I didn't fully draw it, which is not really what you're supposed to do, but I find that works, particularly with a longbow.
I'm going to have a third attempt. Got ya.
There you go.
But that is
excellent.
exceptionally difficult. Right, so Vaughan's putting that, and that is uphill. And I don't know whether it's going to come out on the video or not, but that is quite deceptive uphill. So one of the rules is you've got to have your foot touching the peg when you shoot. So I'm going to let the master of experience go first on this one. So normally the targets are all set up, different sizes, different shapes, everything else. I'm going to come back here to hopefully so you can see the kind of height you could go at. So
Yeah, you're on the second peg already there. I went forward. Did you slap him?
Really shot off.
Yeah, they do. Yes, nice one.
Actually, it was the third one from that.
Right, in the middle of the quarry, down here at the bottom, and it is ridiculously hot. I am so sweaty at the moment. And we've only shot a few targets, but it's been a lot of fun. It's been great fun. So the next one we're going to be doing is really uphill. Now, let me just show you. So that's where we're going. It's about 25 metres as a rough guide. Quite a bit uphill, and there's a backstop there. Now I have a feeling that one of my arrows is going in those bushes, but we shall see. Hopefully it won't. I've already lost 1 and 2 points, but we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to film this or not. Actually I will, I'll just pass over the ball.
Okay. Don't need to press the button.
Right, so from
On the red. You got a point on it?
yeah, just making sure I've got everything on this one.
Well short.
Well short.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So now I'd move forward to the next one.
Yeah, to the white, yeah. Oh, just over the back.
Yeah, just.
That's a good shot. Good line.
The line was spot on, I was happy with that.
Yeah. Yes, nice shot, nice shot. The second one, you're allowed to the elevation, you're just over the top.
One just dropped short,
Again, a short one.
and then 2 in the backstop and 1 in the wound. I seem to like that area of this animal. I've hit it about 4 times now.
I think what
So walking down from the last target, when Vaughan suddenly says, there's a wolf out. And I actually did start looking for a real wolf, but just there, you should be able to see it, is a wolf, just in between the trees. So we're going to have a go at shooting that. I wouldn't condone shooting wolves normally, but plastic ones I'm okay with. So we've got the wolf target just over there, and underneath it is the otter that we've been carrying around. Now we're only carrying that around because it's just a little bit easier on this sort of like trial run. So as you can see, there's all the posts, poles, and then Vaughan's going to be shooting from here. Now the idea is hit the wolf, not the otter. So the otter's underneath. They're having a bit of fun. We're trying to save the otter from the wolf. So let's see.
Not shoot the otter.
Not shoot the otter. So let's see how this goes. But as you can see, as a target site, you've got reeds in the way, you've got trees in the way. It's actually really interesting. So his stand is kind of off a little. I think you just killed the otter. If you haven't killed the otter, you've got the wolf in his foot. They got the wolf. That's the wolf.
Yes! Pierced his ear. Good shot.
In the face!
Yeah.
In the face!
That was stopping,
That should
wasn't
be a
it?
kill shot, that's a brain shot.
Yeah.
So first arrow in the foot.
That would have been 16. Discount that because I got in the first shot, and Andy's is also a 16, which is a good score.
The actual kill zone is just there.
Just there. So you're not. I'm not far from the second arrow, but it's still not a kill. So you see, sometimes it's fun.
But I am actually really pleased with that, because if I'd missed, I think I would have been looking for the arrow for about 2 hours. So I am very pleased about that. Right, it's time to get this lot out and move on to the next one. There's some plonking here. So as you can see, you go over here, you can be into all those trees and through and in the lake. Forget the arrow. But distance wise can only be 6 metres, 7 metres.
But you'd be shooting well under your point blank, aren't you? So you're shooting really, really low. Yes, nice shot. Is it? Oh.
I'll throw one more down there.
Yeah. And after that, throw a hissy fit if you don't get it. That's what I'd do.
What, like there isn't enough hissy fitters in the target archery world, is it?
Well, yeah. You don't. Whoa! That's enough.
That's enough.
Yeah, we'll go and find that one.
Right, so we were just down. Excuse me, panting. That's quite some going. We were just down there. You probably just see the green of the backstop where we had the otter. So we were skipping targets here a little bit. Just over there in the distance is where we started. You can see the angle of this hill. So just climbed up a bit. Now Vaughan is doing his best impression of a bear down there at the moment. So we're going to be shooting from 10 down to where Vaughan is, and he's got an otter. I don't think that's going to... Is that going to stay? Well, he reckons it's going to stay, so we're going to give it a go. Right, Vaughan's now going to shoot a left-handed bow with his right hand. And let's see how this one goes. So he's not putting it on the shelf, he's actually below. So he's not shooting off the shelf, he's shooting off his wrist. Okay, so he's just fallen off. That was well short, that was about 2/3 of the way.
Yeah. One more, then I'm going to give up. Give it first, don't succeed, give up.
Sound advice. Did you see how that arrow flew then? So that's where we were just shooting from. Coming down here. Here comes the fun with finding the arrows. Now I thought I was close. Oh yeah, read it and weep, Mr. Field man. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's your best one, that's my best one. Hunting tackle's best, wooden arrows. Keep going, because we're not going to lose arrows there. Yes, nice.
Yeah, and I think that's a kill zone.
May I?
So this is Vaughan shooting my bow, which is left-handed, right-handed. Well off to the left. Bring this over so we get him in shot as well. Short. No. Oh, I was just out of the kill zone. Look.
Good shot.
It was a nice shot, but it took me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 arrows, but I got there in the end. Right, so this is where we're at now, target 16, compound shooting spot. There's the recurve or bareboat shooting spot, and where you'd aim, if you can see, yeah, so in that spot there would be a deer, but all that shade, you're shooting through all those trees to get back there. Now I reckon distance to that, what is it, about 15 or so? Straight through the brambles. Here comes the Norfolk Bigfoot.
About 18.
About 18, what, metres? Yeah, about 18 metres. So for us target boys, that's an indoor.
It's an indoor shoot, but it's very deceptive.
But that is really deceptive, and you might look at it and think to yourself, actually I've got to do a 30 yard or something on that one. So there we go. Not for faint-hearted. Admittedly, the heat doesn't help. Going up and down some of these slopes is hard work. But really enjoyable. Exceptionally enjoyable. I see why so many people get addicted to it. So let me just pan round for you. So there you go. Started down this slope, and then shot through the trees just over there. You can see where the fence is up there. We were shooting down to the bear, then round. Beautiful lake. Then just here is where all the crossbows shoot. But that's only part of the course, that's not the full course. Can't really do the full course at the moment. It's so hot.
Field Archery, there is no substitute. Oi, lavender, you fairy. If you're nice, you'll get an archery handy.
All done. Couple of hours spent at Kings Lynn Field Archery, and wow, so much fun. Really energetic though. God dear, absolutely shattered. It felt as if we were walking on the surface of the sun. It was so hot in the quarry, but beautiful, lovely surroundings, wildlife, all that going on, the lake, everything. Beautiful place to shoot. So my feelings towards it are, yeah, do it. If there's one close to you, even if you have to travel to them, give them a call, get over there, have a shoot, try field archery, see what it's like. I am a target archer, that's what I enjoy, that's what I'm going to be carrying on doing. But getting the chance to do a field archery shoot every now and then, oh, I'm definitely up for that, definitely. So yeah, big thumbs up from me on that one. So if you get a chance, give it a try. I'll put a link on, at the bottom for Kings Lynn, and just make sure you take plenty of water with you. Okay, I'm probably looking a little bit red and a bit frazzled. I could do with drinking a lot more. So until next time, thank you very much indeed for watching. If you liked it, subscribe, thumbs up, comment, whatever. If you didn't, no worries. And I will see you soon. Thank you very much.